Hey guys, Jagus here. This is Jagus Reviews. Alright, so finally got my hands on the Tronsmart Fitune X30. Now this is not available on Amazon. It is currently available on Temu for about 150. Walmart has it, but it's like 270. And I think Alibaba has it, but I can't remember how much it's there. So Temu's your best bet. About 150 bucks. Looks like a super solid speaker. I'm actually really excited to try this one out. It kind of looks like the Soundcore X600 speaker with the upward firing driver, but that's about as far as it goes. Obviously the metal casing and color as well. But the Tronsmart inside actually has a three-way setup, so it has a downward firing subwoofer, just like the Harman Kardon Go Plus Play 3. So I think we're definitely going to have to battle it up against that. Two mids and then two tweeters. And then, like I said, it does have an upward firing. And that's supposed to give you like a spatial audio. I never got the Soundcore X600, but I heard okay things about it. Wasn't bad. Did the job, I suppose. Guess it was good. So this is high-res audio, LDAC, so that's good. Not all speakers are. Here is a little sample of what we have inside. So like I said, it's got the mids, the tweeters. Actually has four big passive radiators, that downward firing subwoofer, and then the little upward firing speaker. So actually a really cool layout. Very similar to the Harman Kardon Go Plus Play 3, but it does have that additional little speaker there. Let's check out the back real quick. So we got room filling spatial sound. That's that upward firing speaker. Lossless high-res audio. That's great. 80 watts, powerful sound. So honestly, I don't really take wattage for anything with speakers because sometimes a 90-watt speaker sounds better than a 200-watt speaker. And yeah, I feel like they just inflate a lot of the time, and so you never really truly know until you can take it apart and see what the amps are pushing out and what the speakers are actually rated at. So ultra portable, it does feel nice. It's very condensed. It's got some weight to it, so powered for all day. So it's supposed to have a pretty decent battery, exquisite fabric weaving. It does look very premium and very nice, at least on this picture. Definitely one of the nicest Tronsmart speakers I've seen. But let's get it out of the box and see. Can do stereo pairing, and I'm going to see if we can connect it to the Tronsmart Bang 2. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Other than that, 3x rich detailed sound. Alright guys, well let's get it out of the box real quick and see if I can get it. Boom. Alright, let's pull these out. Oh wait, I hate these things. Sorry, bear with me. But for 150 bucks, I feel like you probably can't go wrong. Especially if you can get anything like the Harman Kardon Go Plus Play 3. That is like honestly one of my most favorite speakers. This is definitely different. Obviously, it's got the spatial. Alright, so first things first, we got this room filling spatial audio inspired by cinema acoustics. The Fitune X30 is equipped with an upward sounding full range driver, two woofers, two tweeters, and also the subwoofer, though it doesn't say it on there. So that's kind of cool. Like a plastic little cutout of what we're getting. So let's go ahead and pull the speaker out itself. Ooh, it feels really nice, super solid. Like that already. Comes with this little box, but there's actually nothing in it. And then we also have our little manual. And also, I'm guessing, okay, yeah, so aux cord and then our USB-C charger. Pretty standard stuff for this day and age. Let's take this bad boy out. Alright. So this actually feels really nice. It feels very premium. It is plastic, but most speakers are. This feels metal, definitely. This might be plastic up top, but got your Tronsmart logo. They don't do anything crazy like some of the speakers, Zealot, Hopestar, JBL, all making their freaking logos massive. Tronsmart's keeping it nice, flush, small. I kind of like that. And then on top, if we can see here, got our power button, Bluetooth. I'm honestly not sure what that one is. You got our TWS, mode button, volume up and down, play and pause. There's our upward firing. Down here is our subwoofer. We will take measurements of that, but I'm going to guess that it's around maybe 6" by 4". So not bad. May equate to around the same surface area as like a 5" subwoofer, but it's not ultra heavy. Got our USB-C in, aux cord, and a reset button there. But yeah, it feels great. It looks super good. Definitely their nicest, most premium speaker I've seen so far. Let's see if we got some juice. Nice. And so all the buttons light up on top. All right, let's get this bad boy hooked up. All right, guys, I've got it hooked up. Now, I do have the app out here, so let's hit the Tronsmart Fitune X30. Finds it, no issues there. So we've got music presets. They're standard, default, sound pulse, deep bass, classical, rock, and custom. So I'm sure we will be custom EQing that. But we've got our spatial audio button. If we want it to have that, we will test that out. Aux, Bluetooth, stereo pairing, LED mode. So it does actually have LED lights, but they're just around the circle up here, that upward firing driver. So pretty cool, not bad at all. But let's go ahead. So let me pull up my Epidemic Sounds, because that's what I have to use. And let's test this bad boy out. Hit it at about 50%. If it will go. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. It actually does have a pretty thin body. So I like that they did the downward firing subwoofer to make it a little bit thinner. All right, got this up and going. So this is without spatial audio. And I don't know if there's a bass boost or not, but started off at about 50%. No spatial audio. No custom EQ or anything.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break, I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, this time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound.
Sounds pretty good.
What if I'm not good for you? What if you're not
Turn it up a little.
good for me? What if I'm not good for you?
Okay, it's got some bass.
Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got
Okay, let's go on to our app here.
back we would carry on and we do it.
All right, let's go ahead and go deep bass.
But this time we could break, I'm running dry, everything's the same.
Rock.
We'll try tonight, this time we're not
Sound Pulse
safe
is
and
their
sound.
best sound, is what they say. Sound Pulse.
What if I'm no good for you? What if you're
That
no
definitely
good
brings
for
up
me?
the treble quite a bit.
What if I'm no good for you?
It doesn't sound bad at all on Sound Pulse.
What if you're no good for me?
They're getting their Sound Pulse way better than it used to be.
No good for you.
Oh yeah, that's got more bass.
What if you're no good for me?
So if we want a custom,
What if I'm no good for you?
standard,
What if you're no good
5 sliders, so keep it on sound pulse. Try spatial audio. Got a little sound coming out. Alright, back down to 50%. Alright, let's try something with the bass. Supposedly with this mode, it's supposed to be the bass heaviest with the spatial audio. Let's check it out.
Look, I'm like, if you broke, just say that. Ain't no need to hate. You should know that I don't play that. No, we can't debate. I'm like, if you lame, just say that. Nah, I can't relate, but you should know that we don't play that. So now I can't debate. I'm like, if you broke, just say that. Ain't no need to hate. You should know that I don't play that. Now we can't debate.
Alright, it's not bad.
But you should know that we don't play that. So now I can't debate.
At like 70%, let's do a different rap song. That one's alright.
Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up.
Oh yeah.
Speed it up, speed it up.
That sounds pretty good.
Speed it up, speed it up. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. I'm wake up, go down. I'm pray to God like a nun. I'm put that on my.
Take spatial audio off.
3, 2, 1. Don't smoke, I need my lungs. I stack and feed my funds. I'ma do this, have fun, ayy. I'm blasted, ayy. Don't matter, ayy. Can't match it, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Speed it up,
sounds good.
Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up.
Try spatial again.
Speed it up, go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. You do you, I do me.
Take it back down to 50%.
I'ma do this with my seats. Why you hear it bling bling? You heard top speed, that's me. You heard that it up, that's me.
Definitely bass heavy at 50%.
I'm a soundtrack, thing, ayy. I'm blasted, ayy. Don't matter, ayy. Can't match it, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up.
Oops. Honestly, sounds good. So, let me give my thoughts real quick. I have noticed in other videos with this speaker, they do say it can be kind of bass heavy with spatial audio at about 50%. While I do think that it does have a lot of bass at 50%, it's not, and maybe it's my room, maybe it's the acoustics. If I went back where I normally film, it does capture the bass a lot more. But I don't think there's really too much wrong with it as far as like having too much bass or anything. So far, it's pretty bassy, meaty. I think it sounds really clear, clean, crisp. There's pulse mode actually sounds pretty dang good on these new speakers, this one and the Bang 2. Definitely a valid $150 speaker. I do like the spatial audio. It does give it a little bit more widespread sound by a little bit. Not as much as I was thinking, but really not a bad speaker at all. The mids are nice. Like I said, highs are crisp, good little bass. Let's go ahead and play one more song here. Turn it up. About 70%.
You say you're fine, but I can see right through. You're holding your secrets for way too long. This can't keep going on. With every lie, they keep on hurting you, getting away with everything they do. This can't keep going on. No, we're gonna find them, and I'm gonna fight for you. They better start hiding.
We've been running with the lions, lions. We've been running with the lions, lions.
Go full blast.
They can't hide. We won't stop until they're down. We've been running with the lions, lions.
Go back.
I'll go through fire.
Take spatial audio off. At full
I'm
blast still.
looking out for you. This can't get
Alright,
going
full blast
on.
sounds better without it.
Cause you're not alone in this. We'll do this together. No, you're not alone in this. No, we're gonna find them, and I'm gonna fight for you. They better start hiding. We'll be running with the lions, lions. We'll be running with the lions, lions. They can't run, they can't hide. We won't stop until they're down.
Take it back down. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause it there. I think that gives us a good idea of how this speaker sounds. Now right off the get-go, this speaker does have a decent little amount of bass. I was actually expecting more just from other videos I saw about it. Like I said, we are close to the speaker, so you won't hear as much bass as you will when I have it, when I'm doing my tests and I'm further back, the bass gets accentuated a little bit, but sounds good. I do like the spatial audio up to about maybe 60 or 70%. However, at max volume, it can get a bit shrill. So without the spatial audio and just on its sound pulse mode, it sounds great, even up to max volume. I mean, I think definitely you don't want to use the spatial audio at max volume just because it can get a little shrill. But altogether, really well-made three-way system. Good little subwoofer, good mids, great little tweeters. The spatial audio is cool, but I mean, it's not a make it or break it for me by any means. Let's get the cover taken off, see what these components and everything look like. But for 150 bucks, this is a super solid speaker. You're talking about something that easily competes with the JBL Extreme 4 and at a fraction of the price. So I also really want to put it up against its brother, the Tronsmart Bang 2, because I really love that speaker as well. And both of them are around the same price. This is just a bit over. So really cool speaker, very premium feeling, looking, beautiful design. I think they really did a good job with this one. So let's get it tested up against a few other speakers and see kind of how it does. But for 150 bucks, I definitely think this is a worthy little speaker. Pretty cool. Love the slim design. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And we'll see you on the next video.